Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing Tea Street. Today's mug, Love Grown Here. I want to show you the backside with the little flowers. I just like this mug today. Love Grown Here. I also am going to show you my sweatshirt. Now, I'll be honest, I don't normally rock other people's brands. If you notice, I don't wear like designer brands. I have designer stuff, but I like my stuff, my designer tags on the inside. I don't rock people's brands unless it's the amazing brand, my own brand, and don't skip the process. Today, though, I'm rocking my pastor's brand, which is Anointed but Flawed. And the real reason I'm rocking it is because I'm going to be casual today, and I like this hoodie, and it's red. So that's really the reason why I'm rocking it. So today, I'm shout out to Pastor Michael Young and his brand, Anointed but Flawed. So I'm going to get started today on our topic because I've wasted almost a minute. Good morning, Alana. Today's topic: surround yourself with people who love your light and add to it. Did you hear that? Surround yourself with people who love your light and add to it. Everybody has light. Everybody has purpose and gifts and joy and vision, but not everybody deserves a front row seat to your light. Some people are drawn to your light to grow. Others are drawn to your light to compete with it, to dim it, or to live off of it. The question today is who's around you and what are they doing to your light? Y'all, this is one of those questions that all of us have to ask ourselves at some point. The first thing you got to know is not everyone who sees your light celebrates it. That was really hard for me because I'm a person who celebrates. When I see light, I'm drawn to it, and then I want to be in the crowd clapping up the light and adding more light to it so that they shine even brighter. So it blew my mind when I realized that that not everyone who sees my light celebrates it. Some people, they don't hate me, and they don't hate you. They hate what your light exposes in them. Sometimes your growth reminds them of their stagnation or lack of growth. Your joy, sometimes when your joy is radiant, it shines a light on the bitterness that's in other people. Sometimes your discipline highlights their excuses. So when you're disciplined, you get lots of things done. It highlights the fact that you're not disciplined. And instead of growing, they criticize. Instead of clapping, they question. And instead of supporting, they subtly sabotage. If someone only supports you when you're small, they don't really love your light. Pay attention to who gets uncomfortable when you shine. I came by to tell, I just today is straight facts because love doesn't flinch at brightness. When your light is shining, it shouldn't make me flinch. That's the first one, y'all. We have to understand that not everyone celebrates. Who sees our lights celebrates it. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Deaconess Rhonda. And good morning, Jackie. Not everybody who sees your light celebrates it. That's the first point. The second point, the right people don't just love your light, they protect it. I just told you, not everybody is going to celebrate your light, but the right people who come into your life, they don't just love your light, they put up a guard to protect your light. They don't compete with your glow. They check in when you're tired. They remind you of who you are when you forget. Y'all, I got some folk when I'm not feeling it who remind me who I am. Those are people who are protecting my light. And most people know when I love you, when you can't see your light, I'm going to shine a light on you and remind you to look in the mirror and know who you are. They pull up beside you instead of calling you out publicly. When I make a mistake, the people who protect my light will call me and be like, your slip hanging. I'm calling you because I love you like a fat kid loves cake. Your slip is hanging. Fix your life, T. They pull up beside me. They don't call me out publicly. They correct me with care and not with contempt. They don't dim my light. They refine it. They tell me, girl, you can rest, but you can't quit. They say, you're not crazy. You're growing in this season. They're the people who continually ride for me. Everybody doesn't deserve access to your energy. Some people only get updates, not influence. Sometimes I only update some people. I don't let them weigh in on the decisions. They get, here's what I'm doing. Protection, and the people who do that for me is a form of love. And wisdom knows the difference between access and assignment. Y'all do know that folk from the other side are assigned to you too. So you got to know the difference between people who have access to you and people who are assigned to you. The third step, choose people who add fuel and not friction. I know that that's really good morning. Ooh, Apostle is on this one. Good morning. I know that that's really hard for you. Some people choose people who sometimes drain their tanks. I choose people who add fuel to my light, not friction. Life already comes with enough resistance on its own. I don't intentionally need relationships that make it harder for me. Because the right people who I invited into my life, they encourage me when I'm afraid. When I'm overwhelmed, they give me perspective. The other day, I reached out to someone because I was feeling overwhelmed. I reached out to Elder Kim and she sent me the 61st Psalm because she loved me like that. Accountability when I'm drifting. Girl, you off track. That's why you're not getting anything done. I had somebody tell me that the other day. And faith when I'm doubting. When I was doubting that what I was walking into is what I was called to, there were folk who came alongside me like, girl, don't you know? Don't you know? Somebody prophesied to me, y'all, in Walmart. I mean, like a straight up prophecy, details and all. Real people who are called for you and who shine and add to your light, who refuel your light, they don't make you question you. They don't require you to shrink to stay connected. You ever meet people in order for y'all to be good, you always got to shrink who you are? Y'all, that's not people who shine a light on your light. They don't require you to shrink to stay connected, people who are called for you. If being around someone constantly exhausts you, y'all, that's not chemistry. That's a warning. Danger, Will Rogers, danger, danger. If every time you're around somebody, they like the little dude from Charlie Brown, they got that dark cloud that drains you, that's a warning for you. Your light needs fuel, not friction, not jealousy, not constant explanation. Yeah, I don't explain myself to the people who love me. And if I'm constantly having to explain myself to you, we're not friends. I discovered a frenemy in my camp because every time I was having to explain, oh, that's not what I meant. People know me, know my intentions. You don't always question it. You don't owe everyone proximity to you. You don't owe everyone access. And you definitely don't owe anyone the right to dim what God has ignited in you. So choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who love your light and add to it. Because when the right people are around you, your light doesn't just shine, y'all, it multiplies. So if you're just joining in, these are the three steps. Not everyone who sees your light celebrates it. The right people don't just love your light, they protect it. And choose people who will add fuel, not friction, to your light. I hope that this was helpful for you. But can I tell you, in this season of my life, I'm extremely discerning about who I give access to my light. Because I know without a doubt, because I've seen it in the spirit, that some folks are assigned to my light to dim it. And can I tell you, pray for discernment. I'm the amazing T Street. There's absolutely positively nothing amazing in me. There's not in each and every one of you. So today I want to encourage you to surround yourself with people who love your light and add to it. Have an amazing weekend, y'all. I love you with the love of God, but I also just love you from my heart. Have a good one.